7 days of non-stop exhibition, product demos, and unbeatable deals with up to 20% off all musical instruments and PA systems. Are you ready? It's Ghana's biggest musical instrument sale, SENKU Fair Season 9. This year, SENKU Fair hits 7 locations at the same time. All of Sweet Music's branches in Achimota, Tema, Kumasi, TAKORADI, Sunyani, Tamale, and also online at sweet-music.com and on all social media platforms. From Wednesday, November 5th to Tuesday, November 11th, 2025, experience live performances, hands-on demos, and seminars designed for pastors, musicians, instrumentalists, and all lovers of music. Entry is absolutely free. For more info, call 0246 655 820 or 0266 622 548. Follow at SENKU Fair or visit senkufair.org. SENKU Fair Season 9. The music lives here. 7 days of non-stop exhibition, product demos, and unbeatable deals with up to 20% off all musical instruments and PA systems. Are you ready? It's Ghana's biggest musical instrument sale, SENKU Fair Season 9. This year, SENKU Fair hits 7 locations at the same time. All of Sweet Music's branches in Achimota, Tema, Kumasi, TAKORADI, Sunyani, Tamale, and also online at sweet-music.com and on all social media platforms. From Wednesday, November 5th to Tuesday, November 11th, 2025, experience live performances, hands-on demos, and seminars designed for pastors, musicians, instrumentalists, and all lovers of music. Entry is absolutely free. For more info, call 0246 655 820 or 0266 622 548. Follow at SENKU Fair or visit senkufair.org. SENKU Fair Season 9. The music lives here.
That feeling you get when you walk into an event with incredible music and sound quality. Yeah, that's us. Welcome to Ghana's leading musical instrument store, Sweet Music. Choose from a wide range of keyboards, drum sets, guitars, combos, stage monitors, mixers, amplifiers, speakers, microphones, saxophones, trumpets, studio equipment, and every accessory thinkable. We're located in Achimota, Sonodim Ship House, adjacent Absa Bank. Tema Community 9 next to Star Gas near T Havana. Kumasi opposite the STC station or Ashanti Home Touch, Asafo Market. TAKORADI ground floor of Rabito Clinic, Dabiama. Sunyani opposite Kokobod, Cementia Story Building. Tamale at the King David Plaza. You can also shop online at sweet-music.com or call 020-536-0313 or 054-734-6146. From top brands to beginner-friendly options, we've got something for everyone. Sweet Music. Hear the sound.
to SENKU Fair. Yeah, Ghana's biggest musical instrument fair. Everyone wants to record now, and we have a package here. I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2 studio bundle, and this is like a walking studio. Yeah, because now I see producers who want to record their artists, and it's like they have to bring the artists in the studio and all that. But with this, you can go to your artist's house and record. And I'm excited about this because, I mean, years back, if you had to record, you would have to still go to the studio. But now, with technology and this, we can do a lot. So it comes with an audio interface. Yes, it comes with an audio interface, headphone, and then it comes with a microphone. And then it's cable. So it's like you can just record anywhere. Yeah, all what you need is just this bundle, and you can just record anywhere. You can actually record this on your phone. Yeah, you don't actually need a computer to work with it. So even if you have a phone or your iPad, you can record everywhere. Yeah, and this is not just for music producers, even artists. There are some of the artists you could play your guitar and all that. I mean, you need to get this bundle because with this, you can record yourself even before you send your data to be mixed or everything. Yeah, I mean, you can do with this. So I'll just demonstrate a bit with it. I mean, what you can get from it, and then the quality this can give you. Welcome.
This is the rootless chord voicing. Now, the same roots, I'm going to change the suspended to a dominant. Okay. All right? Yeah. The same roots, but the chords, I'm changing the chords. Chord voicing is a very important conversational topic I think that all keys players should really understand.
Including those who don't have a bass player at church.
Yes, including those who don't have bass players. Please, if you are playing transpose, stop. You are doing the devil's work. Now, let me. I mean, because you brought that up quickly.
Yeah.
If you play transpose, now these are the disadvantages. Okay, whatever I'm teaching will be very hard for you to understand because what we are doing, we are not playing in keys.
Yes.
We are playing from different keys.
Yes.
All right, and if you only know certain chords in one key, you'll be limited. Now, to the transpose players, okay, let me come to you. We don't play in keys. We play from keys. If you don't know your keys, this one, I mean, it's very difficult for you to. Because what you're going to do, we are going to build a 2-5-1 chord progression for this note throughout the keys, all the keys. Okay, so 2-5-1 in B flat. 1, 2, go. And this is the rootless chord voicing. Now, the same roots, I'm going to change the suspended to a dominant. Okay. All right?
Yeah.
The same root, but the chords, I'm changing the chords. Chord voicing is a very important conversation or topic I think that all keys players should really understand.
Including those who don't have a bass player at church.
Yes, including those who don't have bass players.
Okay. Okay. So, okay. Sorry. Okay. So, good afternoon once again. I'm sure that my microphone was off. And as we continue, I'll try to adjust it a little to suit what we are looking for. So, good afternoon once again, and welcome to SENKU Fair 2025, live from TAKORADI. And my name is Papa Confe. People call me Confidence. People who know me very well call me Infe. People who know me call me some other names, but all is welcome. Thank you for joining us today as we jam with my colleagues here. In fact, I'm sure you guys enjoyed what they were playing. What you were hearing was not a playback, it was live from TAKORADI at Sweet Music stores in TAKORADI. So before we kickstart today's lesson, let me take the opportunity to introduce my main band here. In fact, if you need somebody to play some instrument, some recording, I will highly recommend them. So please take note, and let's see what we can do for them. My brothers, you would have to come to me for everybody to hear you out there. So please come and introduce yourself. So what's your name?
Okay, please, I am Kelvin Achampon. Yeah.
Kelvin.
Yes, please, Kelvin.
Okay. AK, they say you should add it.
I don't have it.
Oh, no, we like the AK. Oh, you guys, you don't agree with me. We like the AK. So he's our pianist for today. And most of the piano you'll be hearing is Kelvin. Kelvin, how old are you, if I may ask? 18 years. But I have known this guy for quite a while when he was quite young. When did you start playing? Age 5. 10. So in church. And he plays very well. Trust me, he plays very, very, very well. And my brother, come. Kizito, come and mention your own name.
I'm Elijah Kizito Sape.
Okay. So what do you play? I don't know what you play. Tell them.
I play the guitar.
Okay. So how long have you played the guitar?
In
2 years.
Oh, no, I think I would say since 2018.
2018. Okay. Right, thank you for coming. Oga, that's our drummer. He plays very well too. And he's my church drummer. The keyboardist is my church keyboardist. So you see all of them practically in my church. Please introduce yourself.
Please, I am Emmanuel Amoa. Please, I am Emmanuel Amoa.
Emmanuel Amoa. And you are a drummer, or you play the kunka? Is that the only one you can play? Is there anything else you can play? Only the drums. Okay, thank you very much. Olga, please come. He is our bassist playing for today. So please introduce yourself.
I'm Clarence Achampon.
Clarence.
Yes, please.
Don't look at me, look at the camera.
I'm Clarence Achampon.
Okay, and what are you playing for us today?
I'll be playing the bass today.
Okay, thank you very much. And our second keyboardist. Please introduce yourself.
Please, I'm Christian Amponsan.
Christian.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and what are you playing for us today?
I'm playing the auxiliaries.
We can hear you.
I'm playing the auxiliaries for today.
Auxiliaries. Okay. Thank you very much. So, as you've seen my guys, I'm really proud of them, and they play so well. Each time I have to mix and they are playing, there is some kind of gel and understanding between us. They know what I'm looking for. They also know what I'm supposed to give them. So it's a two-way affair. Not being a sound engineer means you are authoritative and you tell people, do it this way. You have to work as a team to achieve a good sound. A good sound is not only on what the sound engineer sees, but it's a teamwork between the sound guy, the band, and the rest of the team around to achieve what you are looking for. So please take note of that. Okay. So today, over the years, I have gone through the Midas console and have explained majority, and I'm very, very sure that most of you out there are very conversant with how the board works and how it operates and the best way to get the best out of it. So I wouldn't have to, and I don't like to drag you back, but today we're going to do a lot of enjoying of music, a lot of mix, and a lot of, to hear how the guys would play. So don't expect me to teach you anything, but I'll still share one or two with you just for you to know how it is handled. And today, from my console, I am running Dante out to my Wave Live box, which is down here. Most of you will not see it. And this is the screen for the Wave Live box, which I'm running Super Rack on it. What I am looking at is to show you how you can run Super Rack or any other door. You can use any other door to do what I'm doing. You just have to know the settings and get it right so that you can make sure your latency is good. But you also need a stronger laptop. Mine Wave Live box was actually designed for live sound purposes. So I think you can buy it from Waves. You can buy it from other places in the US, any other country that they sell. I'm sure if you contact Sweet Music, they'll even get you one. So it's up to you. If you come to Sweet Music, you want Wave Live box, they'll grab you one. And they'll even show you how to set it up and use it very well. I'm using it today so you see what the board can do. And I normally tell people that it is good to get the high-end consoles. But if you don't have money to buy it now, of course, you can run something like this to give you more processing power and more ability to either, how do the people who do sculpture, I think if they are going to, they have a term for it. I don't have it in mind. But the sound is about you trying to shape an idea, shape what you want your listeners to hear. We have different kinds of genres that you, when you are mixing, you should particularly take notice of, which is quite important. So my system is just a simple setup. You don't need this power box here, but you can do with even a laptop, which has enough ability to be able to run your door and send the signals in and out as fast as possible. Normally, I think USB for latency, for what I have checked, I might be wrong, you can check. But so far, I'm told that the best it can do is up to 2 milliseconds. Below that, USB connectivity for such kind of processing might give you a problem. But it comes back to your computer. So you can try it. It doesn't hurt to try it. Just try it and let us know what you think or what you've seen. So as you can see on my screen, I'm running a 64 channel, but I don't have the other board here, but I could combine so many boards if I want to. Actually, the Wave Live box allows you to run as much as channels as you want, depending on your Ethernet connectivity. That will allow you. If you have anything, for now, I can run up to 1,024 channels. I can add other consoles, which has a lot of inputs, to what I already have, and I can run up to 1,024. I'm still wondering what I'll be doing with 1,024 channels. Maybe. Others, if you know what to do with them, please let me know. I need to also learn. But I'm sure that most of the people who do symphony and these choral people, they do a lot of channel counts. Yes. So they would use these ones more than those of us in the normal settings that maximum we can do is up to 96 or even 100 channels or even 124 or something. So it's up to you. So what you are seeing today, I'm just having a simple setup with my guys here. We are a 5-band member, 6. We are 6? We are 5. Okay. So there's no vocals. We're just running instrumentation, basically. And I'm just running everything to the board. Then it comes to the Wave Super Rack for processing and comes back. So let me share something with you. It depends on what you want to hear. Some people will take this approach. One, they'll want to mix everything on the Wave Super Rack, then bring it back to the board without touching any of the processing, i.e. the EQ, compression, and gate, and other plugins. It's up to you. There's nothing wrong with that. Some too will do a halfway, 50 in, 50 on the board, to try and tune it. It depends on you. But to do full board, then there's no point using the plugin. But I would advise that depending on what you want to hear. Sometimes I do both. 100 on computer, then the board is just a control point. Or I'll do 50-50. Both will sound very good. It depends on you. And I would advise that maybe next year, hopefully, I'll teach you or I'll share with you how plugins behave. What sweet spot you are supposed to be hitting them to get the best out of them. Some would clip or send too much signal to the plugin, distort it, and expect a good sound. It will not work. So you have to take note. And some to send very low signals and expect it to come out very loud. That one too, you will not get the best out of the plugin. So for the time being, I'm sure most of the guys do know how to use the plugin. So if those of you who don't, get closer to people who are advanced with it, they would explain to you and you apply it. Now, my processing here allows me to run Waves plugins and also all other third-party plugins like UAD and any other thing. For example, I am on this microphone that I'm running. I'm sure you can see on my screen. I'm running a primary source expander. I'm also running RVox. I'm running a FAB filter. A FAB filter is a third-party plugin. It is not, what I mean by third-party plugin is plugins that are not made by the manufacturer. That is Waves. Waves didn't make this, but they have other similar EQ that you can't use. But this is a FAB filter. I also have a FAB Filter Pro 2, which is also a reverb. Oh, sorry. Let me open my lead. I think okay, yes. So this is the microphone. And so I have a primary source expander. I have an Avalon. This is actually hardware that is in most of the studios. It's very expensive. It's not cheap. But even on UAD, they don't sell it that cheap. So I have an Avalon, which the microphone is running, and I have Auto-Tune by Antares. So what you can see from the screen that is actually trying to, if I was a singer, it will be trying to put my vocals on the correct pitch to make it sound better. And the next one you see here is a FAB filter. Pro Q3 is basically an EQ. So as I was saying before I continue, you see I'm doing a little bit of subtractive EQing. I am not using this as my main source of EQ. So please take note. So I also do have a Silk Vocal Live. So this is actually a combination. So, okay, this plugin has a low end, which it will manage your low ends, your mid ranges, and your highs. That's what it does. And also, there is a bit of dynamic control on it, which behaves like what is in the RVox plugin. So you can use it to bring up your vocals up a little or make it dynamic more. And we have all the other controls down there. So I'm also throwing in a Fresh Air plugin. What I'm doing with this, what I'm actually doing with this is to put some air at the top. You see, put some air at the top and also to increase the mid-air levels here. So it depends, but you don't have to do it plenty. When you are mixing, it's good to take your time to try the plugins. There's no actual, for me, there could be an idea of how a kick should be mixed, but I always believe all the kick drums don't sound the same. So it's better you listen to it and see the best way you could adjust it to suit what you are looking for. Yes. And I'm also running a UAD Hitsville reverb chamber. That's the reverb you are hearing on it. So if I should turn it, I think it's on. If I should turn it on, you can hear it this way. And if I should turn, but I've actually turned down the volume quite so that we don't have to have too much. I don't need too much of the reverb, just a little. So that is what you are seeing. And as you can see, my signal, my output here is coming back to the board for me to be able to manage on my channel 25 as I have programmed it to be. So the idea is, if you want to use plugins, make sure you are getting them right. Make sure you are not clipping up to 0 dB up here. And sometimes too, when you see through your each particular plugin, and if they were playing, I'm hoping that when we start playing, you see that some of the plugins are actually clipping it to hit red. But it is not all clipping that means that it is bad. I normally say, listen. Sometimes I intentionally clip signals because of what I want to hear. I intentionally do that, especially sometimes on snare. But you should know what you are doing. Or else, if you were mixing in a PA, you would lose body. Especially with the fundamentals of the snare, which is around 200, you lose it. And all you'll be hitting is the sticks. And that's not what we are looking for. So you have to learn to mix below the 0 dB threshold and make sure you leave some room for processing. So I have routed this system such back that it goes and comes back through a mastering left and right processing chain. I'm just making it simple. Sometimes I have groups which I have kept in. So as you can see, even on my main left and right, I have some other plugins I have thrown in just to, it depends on what you want to hear. So it's up to you. I'm just showing you so that you see how my thought pattern is and how I go about it. So if on my main mix, sometimes I can do only group processing for drums, instrument, BVs, all I can bring them back to this processing and bring them back to the board. You see, the board can do so much that we just have to sit down and find ways around it. But if you don't do that, what you end up doing is you would say, it cannot be done. Just try it and see. If it doesn't work, share it with somebody you think knows and can help you. It doesn't hurt to try and see what the outcome is. As for the Midas mixer board, in fact, if I was going to show, I have a lot of returns coming back as groups. But you would have to look for and decide what you want to achieve, especially if you are tracking. You ask yourself, okay, do I need a lot of output or I need a lot of inputs? So it's up to you. You need to actually have a mix plan and also have a recording plan so that it will make your work easier. You can use Waves if you want only. Waves plugins are very good if you want. I'm not using any plugin on the board for now. I can also decide to disconnect the Waves system and mix. And trust me, I can achieve the same thing you are hearing just with the board. I did it last year, only no plugins, nothing. Today I said, okay, let's add in plugins, show you how most of these things can be inculcated into your mix plan and give you an idea of what is possible with the console. Not only with this console, you can do the same with the Wink. You can do same. So you can do with the Midas, the Behringer X32, even with the Air, am I right? The smaller ones. Anything that has USB or Dante connectivity is possible. You can do that. So I think we should explore more and increase the quality of our sound, and we'll be fine. Then when you are done, you must know exactly, as I said earlier, how to dial in your plugins. Some say, let me see. Where did you put this? It's not about seeing. I can give them to you, and trust me, you will never sound like me. What you need to look for is, one, If you are mixing, I shared this with them, I'll say it again. If you are mixing, so you have to learn to strike the balance and know exactly how you can get there. So first of all, I advise, mix very well with the earphones, turn off your PA, mix very well, make sure it's sounding good. If it sounds good, then you cannot bring them up and look at how you can EQ the ones in the room for it to sit, maybe on your drive rack or any other processing you are using. Those are some of the tips I will share with you. And these are basics. Other than that, and you do a proper gain staging or set up a proper gain structure. Go and read more about what gain structure is about. Then you'll be fine. But you can mix very well and have a bad gain structure in the room. Trust me, you won't, and you'll be trying to cut down kick. As you are cutting down the kick, it's affecting your online. So you ask yourself, what do you want to hear? What do you want to achieve? Have a proper mix plan, and you can achieve what you want to hear. So, and please don't worry. If people say, as they will say in front, on the plugins are no use. Oh, then can you use it badly? Brony use one poor use digital na expensive the Midas. When are you guys bringing the HD 96? That's one of the flagship board for the HD 96. So those are plugins. If I had the Midas HD 96, trust me, there's a possibility I might not even run waves, but I'll still run the waves. You see that thing? So please, don't get scared when people say, on the plug, please keep on using it, keep on making mistakes, keep on making sure you are getting it right. That's important. Don't let anybody kill your spirit. The people killing your spirit, they themselves, they will even want to learn, but they don't know, so they will make you feel bad. Don't. Keep on trying. If you don't understand something, you think, I know. If you try to reach me, you can't find me, get to Sweet Music. They will get you my contact or link up with me, and I'll be able to share the little I know with you, and we'll be mixing together. I hope the day we get to heaven, the day we get to heaven, I need a lot of sound engineers, because as I'm mixing the northern part of heaven, somebody's mixing on the eastern part. Somebody mixing, everywhere we are mixing, and we are all happy. I'm sure we'll be using more powerful plugins than this. Or Zadok, you don't agree with me? I will be using more powerful plugins. So please start here. So when you get there, you don't have a problem. And be asking us, what is a compressor? That place we can't teach you. We beg you. Okay, so I've given you an overview of what I'm doing today, how my system is routed, and what I'm doing. Oh, lest I forget, I'm doing channel processing. Channel by channel. You can do channel processing, you can do group processing, depends on what you want to do. But I'm doing both. I'm doing both channel and groups. So it's up to you to know how route the board very well and make sure you don't have latency issues, and you'll be fine. I'm sure somebody would like to ask, so what sample rate is he using? Those of you who know, I'm actually using sample rate for, I'm at 48K, I mix at 48K, and also let me show you on my buffer size. I'm at buffer, that's 32. I can go down to 16 if I want to. And my thing is still like I can add more if I want to. I'm actually using a beast of a computer if I want to. So as you can see, I can run this up to 96K, but your board should be compatible with 96. The Midas is 44 and 48. So it doesn't matter whatever console you are using, whether a high-end console run at 96 or more. You can do that. You can even go above. There are other settings you can do if you want to go up. There's nothing stopping you. If I Okay, so we briefly went, I forgot. When I was trying to change the buffer size, actually to stop the sound and allow me to change. So please, take this lesson. Don't do this when you are mixing live and be happy changing buffer sizes. or else your client, they will stone you. So I have just done, I forgot. I did a mistake and I changed it, thinking that, but if I wanted to change, I could change it to 16 on the system and I'll be fine. I still have enough power to do whatever I want to do. Sometimes I run the plugins and I'm tired. I don't even know what to run again. I'm sure you also go through the same, but you should have an idea of what you want to do. Don't be throwing plugins too much. There's no point. Know what you want to do. Okay. So when we get to a certain point, I'll show you how I run my plugins on Cake, some basics, and for you to have an idea. There are so many other equivalent plugins you can use. So please take note. Okay, so for us to take a quick break, I'm going to get my guys for us to jam us something. Let's listen to some music, then we'll come back. Okay. Thank you. now come back for a brief interlude. Guys, I can see you enjoying yourself. Yeah. Very soon, I think we should be swapping. I'll be playing the keyboard. You can't mix. And the Miss Sorry, Upon Obian, sorry, coffee. Mama, menti adia me bono crowd. Okay, thank you very much for coming back. And I hope I can be heard loud and clear online. And so, this was a pre-mix that I did on the fly, just this was a pre-mix I did on the fly, just for SENKU. I just dropped in some plugins this morning so that we can share with you the considerations that I went through. Now, let me start taking the cake. Let me run you through what I did. So, it depends on what you want to hear. Let me take the others out and let's see. Okay. So, I'm going to get the drummer to give me a kick hit. So, drummer, please, can you give me a kick hit? And don't stop. Okay. So, check. Can you hear me? It's better now. Okay. Just give me a second. I think okay, is it better now? It's better. Okay, so I think I routed it through some another one. Okay, so it's back. Thank you. So you can see on my kick line what I am doing. I'm using a primary source expander. You can use it as a gate. Technically, it behaves like a gate. So the one which is blue, that's the threshold, and the one which is red here is the range. What the range does, it tells you the degree of subtraction when it hits the threshold that you want to bring or close the door. I don't know if I'm making sense, but let me try and explain it again. The threshold, if you can see on my screen, you will see that the blue bar, anything below it, I'm saying that it shouldn't come. Anything above it, the gate will open for that sound to come. Simply, that's what I'm using it for. So I'm just not sending it, and I'm putting it at medium. I don't want, you can put it on a fast reaction if you want. So it depends on what you want to hear. You can put it, but slow, I would not advise you to do that because it will take some time for the gate to close back up. By then, all the kick and all the uninvited guests will all come. But we don't want all the invited guests to come through. We want only the kick. So you can put it on a fast release so that the gate will release as fast. So you can see from the range that when it hits it, it goes fast and comes back. You must understand very well what an attack, a hold, and a release. These three key things. If you know how to use them very well, trust me, you'll be able to come up with a very good sound. So I'm running it through an SSL E channel strip. And on this one, I'm just looking at putting some few dynamics, put some EQ on it, and just some small gating. But I'm using the expanded mode of it because of what I want to hear. So you can see that it is on. You can see the signals going up and down. So I don't do too much with this one. It depends on what you want to hear. I keep on saying, don't do too much with all the plugins. Isn't that you only use one plugin. So you have to do it small. Then you arrive at what you want to do. I'm also running a distressor plugin on the kick. And what I'm using it as a compressor. Just able to do some bits of the compression, as I said. Don't do too much. Then, from the distressor, I've brought it back to a CLA 76 plugin. It's also doing a bit of compression. So I'm doing bits and pieces to hear what I'm looking for. When I'm done, I also run it through a Neve preamp EQ. These are all UAD plugins. And these are all third party. So what I'm doing, I'm just putting a little color that I want on the kick, using this to do the Neve, the preamp. So if you go, then I would use the Fab Filter EQ to either do additions and subtractions where I want more. I can also do it on the previous EQ if I want to, but sometimes I use it just to see how my curve on the kick is looking like. If I need to boost something, I boost. If I need to cut, I cut. So it's up to you. You don't have to use my method, but you can look at what I do and build your own strategy. So this is what I'm hearing. And also, please, you see the plugins I keep on saying, thank you. The plugins I keep on saying, they are tools you use to shape a sound. If the sound is not sounding good, forget, there's nothing you can do. So, for example, if the kick volume is not good, you have to change it. You can try your best, but your best might not be enough. So please take note. And let's work towards that one. So I'm also doing a snare bottom. I'm not doing too much. I'm just putting a primary source expander just to kill some of the, especially you see that the snare bottom mic is close to the kick. So I have to raise the threshold above that level so that doesn't come through the microphone. Then I have a VQ4 on it just to give it some small color on the snares underneath the snare drum mic. Then I ran it through a Fab Filter to see how the sound is looking like and what I would like to shape out, bring down or take up. It's up to you. If you come to the snare top, I'm starting with a PSE, as I said. Then I'm running it through an API Vision Channel Strip. This is a UAD plugin. And I've done some settings here. Then from that area, please give me the snare. Okay. Sorry, let's go. Okay, keep on hitting it. So I've brought the snares. Okay, thank you. So as you can see, I had to run that and I took it through a Sharp 76. There are a lot of plugins you can use. And I brought it back to a distressor. This one, I want color of the distressor. I'm actually not compressing. So it depends on what you want to achieve. Then back to a Fab Filter for adding and subtraction of if you want to shape in the sound. Then I took it through an RI Live reverb just to give it a little. I just kept just a small reverb on it, not too much. Then my toms, I'm running through another E-channel strip, this one by Waves. Running through a Fab Filter to shape. Then I'm using a Fairchild 660 compressor for my toms. Then I'm running through an IR reverb here just to give it a little reverb on top, not too much. So it's the same thing as you can see. Then I come to my floor tom, the same plugins, hi-hat. I just threw in some vitamins, just a little, and kept a C4 compressor on top, just a little, just to hold some frequencies. It's up to you. So experiment. You come to your bass, I clean it up a little, kept in R bass, kept in a JJP plugin, ran it through an API 2500 bass compressor to hold the bass down a little. This is also a UAD plugin. Then I kept in a Fab Filter just to clean up a little. So you can see, I think this one was like I named it overheads, but this is actually the guitar. So the guitar that you are hearing, I'm running through a UAD Dream 65 reverb amp. He doesn't have an effect, so I just kept in a little distortion just to color it a little for him. Then I brought it through my 76, and this one, they are actually off. I didn't turn them because I don't think I needed them. It depends on where you are or what you want to hear. So on and on. My keyboards, I have an NS1 just to take away little noise in the cable. Then took it through an SSL E-channel strip to give it some color, and ran it through a compressor, a Bluey, CLA 76 Bluey, just to give it a little compression on the keyboards. And I'm giving it a JW, that's Greg Wells tone. Put some tone, a little on it, not too much. Then I'm using a stereo imager to spread the keyboard as wide as I want, or closer if I want. So it's up to you to know what to do. So basically, then you go to the rest of the channels. The rest are not active. So that's it basically. If I had a lot of channels, of course, I would have used others. Some too, I practically don't do that. I just leave it dry. If it doesn't need to, if you don't need to compress the signal, if you don't need to shape the signal, don't. Don't be throwing plugins on every signal. First, listen and see what you want to take out or what you want to add before you drop in. That is very, very important. Okay. So if I had on my second the BVs, I would have kept in plugins just to shape them so I can go all the way to 64 channels if I want to achieve whatever I want to achieve. You can do that. You can actually combine these two boards to get all the 64 channels you are looking for. You can do it internal or you can do it external. It's up to you. I taught this last year. So those of you who don't remember, I think last 2 years. Yes, last 2 years. If you don't remember, just go back to the page and pull. If not, maybe next year I'll bring it up again. Hopefully, then we'll move from there. Okay. So, I don't know if there's questions. You can put their questions in the chat. They will let me know. And let me also try and see if I can see anything before my team gets back to playing more music for you so that we can enjoy this afternoon. Okay, so if you can put in your questions. Okay, so somebody was saying that I should turn down my microphone. Yes, I'm sure I probably forgot to turn it down. Yes, okay. So looking at what we are doing today, this is actually what we are doing. And what I'll share with you, you have to learn to be able to mix with close proximity of the instrument like we are doing now. So I could use this, that is okay. You could also use in-ears, which are very good to be able to help you hear very well. But if you are locked in a close proximity like this, you have to do your best. Don't say that, they should go and put the drummers or somewhere. It's not every time you get the place like that, so you know. Somebody is asking, how do you patch your main left and right to Super Rack? Okay, is it J-Boy Aye? Am I right? Please forgive me if I didn't get your name correct. Okay, so let me answer the first question. I'm patching it back from the left and right. I'm sending it to my outputs on the mix buses, which I have assigned it back to Super Rack. Then it's coming back. So this thing, I have to take my time and take you through one. I remember the first day I did it, even me myself, my brother, I got confused. Hey, I was just trying, and the thing worked. So that is the scope. You take your main left and right, you send it to either a matrix and send it to either but you need to do that not on the scene. You have to go and do it on the user page. You can do that on the user page, which allows you to do single routings of each channel. You don't have to combine them. So that would do. This question, I'll put it down next year. I'll go down, break down, line by line, so that we see it's a lot of work. I will not confuse you. And I think Kenneth is asking, please, are you on Super Rack Performer or SoundGrade? Okay, Super Rack is actually the interface. I'm actually using the SoundGrade system. You have Super Rack, SoundGrade, and Super Rack Performer, just as he's saying. So I'm using the Performer, but it is running natively on the Wave Live box, which is built into it. So it's just like the SoundGrade, but this one is not a SoundGrade. This one I can use it with any console, which is Dante enabled. So that's how it works. I hope I have answered your question. Okay, is there any more questions? More questions before we go to the second part? Okay, so you keep on dropping the questions. When I see them, I'll address them. So guys, let's play some music for them again. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed my band. And I think somebody said I should take them to God is Love Chop Bar. Please, we are waiting for the Momo. Send it to Sam and I'm sure we'll get it. Please, who wants to eat fufu? They said I should send you to God is Love Chop Bar. Okay, so thank you very much for today. And in fact, it was a pleasure being with you. I want to wrap up quickly. And I think somebody was asking a question that, Sam, can you let me know? Yes, he was talking about latency. Okay, so the latency, the software is built with latency compensation, channel by channel. So in some channels, I have 1.8 milliseconds delay. There's each channel compensation, latency compensation, and there's a general latency compensation. So on the software, I can actually, if I wanted to make sure that everything is coming in at the same time, this is where I would do it. I would process the latency and assign them as to how I want them to come. And it would delay and push some forward and realign them all. You can do that. But the channel 2 does that. You can tell it that it should do latency compensation and to compensate and reduce it. So that's how it works. So let me just say thank you very much for bringing me this time. That is Sam and SENKU Fair. It was a pleasure coming and sharing the little I know. Next year, hopefully, we'll delve deeper into some of these things. I don't want to teach you everything now, but I wanted you to know the possibilities, what you can do. Today is a possibility day. What can you do? So if you also find out what you can do, please share with us so we also learn. We all want to learn. So I would sign off gently with my band playing. And today I wanted them to play because last time they didn't play. In fact, I was not happy. They wanted to run away. But this time you will play. So thank you very much once again for today. And we would meet you next year. Hopefully, please walk into any sweet music stores, TAKORADI, Kumasi, Sunyani, Tamale, Accra, Tema, and buy any Midas board. You can also buy the plugins for them. Ask them anything I'm using. If you ask them you want some, they'll get it for you. It's not a problem. So please take note. If you want plugins, they want to connect it to Midas, they can connect it for you. You want to connect it to a Wink, they will connect it for you. If you need an external processor, anything, just speak to them. They are your main guys. So walk in there. If you have any questions, just let us know and we'll do our best to explain to you what we know. And we'll move from there. And also, the microphones. This mic I'm using is an SE microphone. In fact, it's the best. And the drums. We have the VPAC drum microphones which you are using. So all the mics you see, they are all the SE VPAC. So please walk into any stores and buy them. They sound good. I own some myself. That's what I use for most of my tracking. So trust me, you would have a good tone if you use the SE. I didn't regret buying it, and I'm happy. So please walk into their stores, buy any Bear Ringer product, any Cork product, any drums, pearl from them. Buy anything. They sell everything. I'm sure if you want a sound engineer, they will get you a sound engineer. They are all inside the shops. So please, I would like to sign off today. It was a pleasure working with all of you, and I'm grateful. So I'll leave it to the band to play some more hits for you to enjoy what is on. So band, if you're ready, take over from there.
7 days of non-stop exhibition, product demos, and unbeatable deals with up to 20% off all musical instruments and PA systems. Are you ready? It's Ghana's biggest musical instrument sale, SENKU Fair Season 9. This year, SENKU Fair hits 7 locations at the same time. All of Sweet Music's branches in Achimota, Tema, Kumasi, TAKORADI, Sunyani, Tamale, and also online at sweet-music.com and on all social media platforms. From Wednesday, November 5th to Tuesday, November 11th, 2025, experience live performances, hands-on demos, and seminars designed for pastors, musicians, instrumentalists, and all lovers of music. Entry is absolutely free. For more info, call 0246 655 820 or 0266 622 548. Follow at SENKU Fair or visit senkufair.org. SENKU Fair Season 9. The music lives here.
That feeling you get when you walk into an event with incredible music and sound quality. Yeah, that's us. Welcome to Ghana's leading musical instrument store, Sweet Music. Choose from a wide range of keyboards, drum sets, guitars, combos, stage monitors, mixers, amplifiers, speakers, microphones, saxophones, trumpets, studio equipment, and every accessory thinkable. We're located in Achimota, Sonodim Ship House, adjacent Absa Bank. Tema Community 9 next to Star Gas near T Havana. Kumasi opposite the STC station or Ashanti Home Touch, Asafo Market. TAKORADI ground floor of Rabito Clinic, Dabiama. Sunyani opposite Kokobod, Cementia Story Building. Tamale at the King David Plaza. You can also shop online at sweet-music.com or call 020-536-0313 or 054-734-6146. From top brands to beginner-friendly options, we've got something for everyone. Sweet Music. Hear the sound.